This will happen in 1 hour. Someone will give you a surprise in your life. Open before the next 10 seconds. My beloved child, stop right now. Do not scroll, do not look away. Because this is not a mistake. This message is right in front of you because I, the Lord your God, have set a divine timer for your life. You're not here by accident. My Spirit brought you here. Because what I'm about to give you will happen in an hour. Yes, an hour. I'm going to bring back something you prayed for, something you thought was gone, or something you quietly gave up on. It will surprise you. What I promised you will show up in your life through someone else. It will also show that I've always been with you. Listen, my child. Lord, when will I see proof that you still hear me? You asked. That proof is here. This message opens the way to what will happen next. As you open in 10 seconds, you have been told to open, and hearts have already been moved into place. I'm not talking to you in a puzzle or a long-ago promise. I'm talking to you in the language of time. In an hour, this will happen. Does that make you feel something? That sudden feeling, that something moving that you can't see. That's my Spirit telling you that now is the right time. Heaven hasn't forgotten about you. The promise that looked like it would be late has not died. It has been getting ready for this moment, which has now come. Dear one, I want you to read this message before the next 10 seconds are up, because time is important in the spirit world. At this point, you are at a divine intersection where faith and obedience meet fate. Every second counts for something. I'm telling your heart to line up with the clock in heaven. It would be wrong to treat this word like any other word. It's alive and has been waiting for you to be ready to see, hear, and feel it. When I say, on an hour, I'm not just making a promise, it's real. There will be a change. Someone will feel my hand and bring you proof that I will always be faithful. For a long time, I have been quiet, leaving you to wonder if I still remembered your name. You begged for proof, looked for signs, and longed for something that would show I was still close. Here I am now, talking right into your waiting. I understand how your heart has given up on hope. I remember the nights you cried so hard that you could barely speak. Maybe this is not for me, but I will never forget you, my child. You were not forgotten. I was planning the blessing, making sure all the details were taken care of, and making the people who would bring my surprise to you feel better. The time has now come. There will be a big surprise here. Peace will be a sign of it. It will carry the warmth of my presence. Something, someone, a chance, a message, or a moment will happen that will make you sure that I, the Lord, did this. Something good will happen to you in the next hour. The talk that you didn't think would happen will start. You thought the door was locked, but it will open. You thought your heart was closed, but it will open up. You will find the answer you thought you had lost. But pay attention. Don't skip over this word. Don't let something else take it away. Follow me. I am with you right now. The enemy will try to tell you in a whisper that this is all just a coincidence and that you are crazy to believe it. But I tell you this, the voice that spoke light into darkness, you are being helped right now by the same power that raised the dead and calmed storms. The blessing has already started, and the timer has already started to run out. Faith is what makes it keep coming to you. Doubt slows it down. It's taken away by distraction. That's why I want you to put your heart on me right now. Yes, my dear, you have asked me many times for signs, and I am now giving you one. This message, these words, and this time are not random in any way. Time doesn't have to get in the way of my plans for you. That's why I chose this second, this minute, this hour. I control time. I never arrive too late, and I never wait around for no reason. It will make sense for you to wait now that the hour has come. Don't close your heart. Do not look down on small starts. You will be amazed at how I turn what seemed like the end into a new beginning. I'm moving hearts around you, even as you read this. That person should remember your name, reach out, and put out their hand for you. When people used to say no, I'm making them say yes now. There will be divine surprises that catch you off guard, but they will feel just right when they happen. There could be a message, a call, a face you thought you'd lost forever, or an open door that looked like it was locked. It could be peace that comes over you out of the blue. It's possible that favor will show up where you were turned down before. No matter what form it takes, you can be sure it has my signature on it. Again, I tell you, my love, don't leave this moment without a fight. Take a deep breath. Relax your mind. Feel how close my presence is. Heaven knows that this is the right time. Your path is now in line with what I promised. Coming up is a surprise that's not just a gift. That's the answer to the prayers you said when no one else heard. You thought I was quiet, but I was making something. I was making something better than what you asked for while you thought I was late. The wait wasn't a punishment. It was getting ready. Now, the time of fulfillment has come. Say you expected. Don't get too angry. You will see my goodness in a way you have never seen it before in the next hour. You should say a quiet thank you and remember this moment, the one I told you to open in the next 10 seconds. Your hour has come. Come on, Dad. You make me so happy and are my light when you find peace and hope in your life. Listen up, my dear child. I'm not telling you this to scare you, but to bless you. When I come to your heart, I don't bring threats or fear. Instead, I bring love that heals, peace that calms, and hope that lifts you back up. My words bring life, not fear. I'm not mad when I reach out to you like this. It's because your pain moves me deeply. I've seen each of your days go by. I saw you cry when you didn't think anyone was there. I have kept track of every prayer you said, even the ones that were faint whispers, or that you didn't finish because you were too tired to think they were important. I saw you try to smile even though your heart hurt. I was there with you when you put your head down and wished the night would end sooner. You asked me if I still cared and if your name was still on my heart. I was there. My child, you have not been hidden from me. We haven't forgotten about you. You have not been forgotten. You thought you were walking alone, but I was right next to you the whole time. I held you steady when your strength was weakening. This message that you are reading now did not just appear. It is not a lottery scroll or a happy accident. It was set in stone a long time before you were born. This meeting was planned by heaven, and everything in the world has lined up to bring you to this moment. I chose these exact words, this exact time, and this exact way to talk to you. This was meant to be said to you right now, not tomorrow or later. This is a divine appointment. A response to cries that didn't seem to be heard and prayers that never reached another person were loud and clear in mine. My love, the surprise the person I'm talking about has already been let go from heaven. It's not being planned. It is already moving. As you listen to me, the answer is moving toward you. It might not happen the way you think it will, but it will happen the way you need it to. The person I'm sending, the chance I'm letting the healing begin. I am letting go, and everything is happening exactly as I planned. I haven't forgotten about your needs. I haven't forgotten about your faith, because I don't give half. The divine surprise you've been waiting for will be even better than you thought it would be. When I bless, I really bless. No one can close a door that I open. Lord, I've been waiting for so long, you told me. I understand, my child. I know how hard it is to wait. I know how hope can fade when days go by with nothing happening. But I promise that any faith-based waiting is worth it. I have used every second to shape you, get you ready, and set you up for what you are about to receive. There was no denial in the delay. You had time to get stronger, so you could handle what I sent. That was my kindness. You might not have been able to hold on to it if I had given it to you sooner. But now you're ready. Now has come the time that was planned. Do you remember the times you almost gave up? The nights you whispered, maybe it's not meant for me. I understood everything. I saw how your spirit was shaking and how tired your eyes looked. And every time I whispered back, hold on a little longer. Even if you didn't hear me, that whisper kept you from coming apart. It was my love that held you together. Now I speak again, but this time I promise not to whisper. Your big break is almost here. Your miracle has begun. Your surprise is on its way. How perfect you are has never changed how much I love you. It doesn't get upset when you make mistakes, have doubts, or feel weak. My love is not weak. It was there with you, in every valley, and outside every closed door you made to hide your pain. It's been times of silence, anger, confusion, and fear, but I've loved you through it all. I loved you when you couldn't love yourself. It is the same love that is calling you to lift your eyes again through this message. Don't let the enemy tell you that this is just a guess. Don't let your doubt make you think that this word is meant for someone else. It's for you. I wrote your name on it. There were tears in my eyes as I wrote this message. I thought about your journey and your faith. I, the author, know every line of your life, so every sentence tells a part of your story. You're not just reading this by accident. You are keeping a divine appointment that has been waiting for a long time. I'm moving in ways you can't see yet, my love. Even things that seem still are alive below the surface. Things that feel empty are getting full. Things that you thought you had forgotten are now being remembered. I'm putting together the details, changing hearts and situations, and planning a surprise that will make your spirit jump. It will happen when you least expect it, because I enjoy doing things that don't seem possible. It makes me happy to remind my kids that I am still the God who splits the seas, makes loaves multiply, and brings the dead back to life. You've asked me if I still care about your story. Yes, it does. You've been wondering if the promises you heard a long time ago are still true. Yes, they are. Nothing that I said would happen in your life has happened. I can't get rid of what I've written. You thought all of your dreams, prophecies, and hopes were gone, but they are still alive and well in my hands. And at this very moment, you are about to see proof of my loyalty. I am being gentle with you because I know how easily hurt feelings can become after being let down. So you don't get hurt again, you've learned not to expect much. I'm here, though, to give you hope again. Have hope again, my child. Have faith again. Wait again. Don't be scared of what's coming. This time it's not pain, happiness. This time it's not lost. Repair is what it is. You will get a surprise from me that is filled with love, a promise, and the right amount of time. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. Take a deep breath. Allow my peace to cover you. Take comfort in the fact that I am not against you. I haven't forgotten about you. I'm not too far away. I'm talking to you right now to remind you that I am still in charge of your story. Your faith and my promise are now connected because of all the prayers you've said. Now that bridge is about to bring your miracle into view. Loved one, stay close to me. Next hour will not only change the world around you, it will also change you. You'll know I'm close. There will be peace where there was fear before. You'll see doors open up where there was nothing but silence. This proves that the surprise is real, that the timing is perfect, and that I am who I say I am. You are loved beyond measure. There is more to seeing you than you can understand. You are about to be blessed in a way you never thought possible. This time has been written into your life by heaven since the beginning of time. You've finally reached it. My child, take a deep breath and keep your heart open. My plans are already moving forward, and they won't be held up any longer. Please pay close attention to what I say next, my beloved child, because I am about to tell you what heaven has already planned. The time I talked about is coming up soon. As you read these words, the clock in heaven is still ticking away until your time comes. Something amazing will happen in the next hour, and it won't be random or small. God will surprise us, and it will be a big step forward that I personally approve of. You have waited, prayed, and believed even when your faith was weak. Now you will see that I have not been quiet. You will fall to your knees in awe, not sadness. I have been planning a moment that will do that. My child, this surprise won't happen by chance or because someone planned it. It will come out of the blue and be from me. It will find you, so you won't have to chase it. It will come to you naturally. You won't have to push for it. My spirit wind is already blowing, carrying answers, changing hearts, and lining up moments so that what I promised can be seen by you. It could be a message that changes everything. It could come from someone you thought was long gone. It could look like a door that opens where you thought it was closed. A phone call that brings peace or a word that changes your future may look like the chance to make up with someone you had given up on. You'll know it's me no matter how it comes. You asked me why I made this choice now. You asked me why it took so long. I'll also tell you that I'm never late or rushed. Every delay has been planned. There is a plan for every pause. I didn't hold back. I was setting up. I didn't stay quiet. I was getting things ready. This surprise is coming at just the right time. Like the sun rising can't be too early or too late. You thought there was stillness when I was just putting things together. What you thought was silence was actually heaven, quietly building your blessing. It will now happen right in front of your eyes. Did you ever think about how soft rain starts to fall from the sky before it hits the ground? That's how your miracle came to be. It was being built long before you saw it. It was building up long before you felt it. The clouds are now full. It's starting to rain a little. You will feel it in the next hour. The air around you will feel different in some way. First, my peace will come, then my food. Your happiness will grow because of me. It will become clear to you that what you prayed for is now becoming real. This isn't luck, my love. This is not a mistake. This is just the right time. A sign of promises made a long time ago, before you even thought to ask. What you prayed for behind closed doors will now be clear to see. The tears you shed behind closed doors have watered the spot where the miracle is now growing. The faith-filled words you spoke when no one was looking have reached my throne and brought answers back. We haven't lost anything. Nothing has been missed. There's been no waste. At night, you would count the hours in silence and wonder if the morning would ever bring change. You looked at your messages like they were signs that something new was about to happen. I saw you put on a brave face even though your heart was telling you, "How much longer, Lord?" Now I'm telling you that the time has come. I am the Lord who completes what He starts. I am the God who keeps words, who keeps time, and who makes it worth it to wait. You will not be let down. You won't feel bad about putting your trust in me. You won't be sorry that you thought I could still do great things for you. You, my child, are getting more than a gift as a surprise from me. The message confirms that I am here. It will help you remember that I care about every little thing in your life. It will show you that I notice everything. It will have a peaceful scent that no one can make. That moment will silence all the doubts that told you to give up. You won't have to wonder if it was me, because you'll know. There will be no doubt about how it goes, when it happens, or how well it works. It will fit so well that you'll whisper, "Only God could have done this." This surprise will hurt you the most. The area you tried to keep from being let down will be hit. You'll remember that I am not only the God of big miracles, but also the God of love. I have not only thought about your future, but also your heart. I know what will make you feel better, make you smile again, and give you hope again. That's why I call it a surprise. It will happen when you least expect it, but it will feel like something you've been waiting for your whole life. I'm sending help through real people, my child. Right now, someone is moved to bless you, think of you, reach out, and say your name. It's my spirit that guides them, and they might not even know why. I'm moving hearts, putting compassion where there was distance and generosity where there was doubt. It will get to you. The chain reaction has already started. At first, it will happen slowly, but then all of a sudden, like dawn breaking through the last layer of darkness. Soon, you might feel a strange calm come over you. I am that peace. It's the sign that the storm is over and the time for freedom has come. Do not doubt what you feel. Allow it to wash over you. The hands that stopped the flood will now open the gates of blessing. You are now hearing the stillness that the voice told the storm to stop. The surprise is both what you'll get and who you'll become when it gets to you. You'll feel stronger, more free, and sure of my love than ever before. After this, You won't have to look for proof. The next hour will have its own proof. Some small change will happen around you, but it will be big to you. What could it be? A message of favor, a word of kindness, a new chance, or a soft answer to a long prayer. No matter what it is, it will bring a peace that you can't explain. When it comes, your heart will rest. That's how you'll know it's me. The worry that was around will go away. The fear that was following you will go away. I will take care of you again and make you feel safe. Remember to say thank you quietly when you get this surprise. Do not rush by it. Take a moment to know that I see you. This isn't just a blessing moment, it's a relationship moment. This is how I tell you, I've never left you, and I never will. You can trust me, lean on me, and believe in me again. The surprise is that I hear a soft whisper from your heart that says, I am still here. My timing is just right, as you will see. What felt like delay turned out to be accuracy. It looked like silence was a plan. You haven't missed the season. You're stepping into it. Every door that was shut to keep people out, not to reject them. Every side trip got you to where you needed to go. The way is now clear. The set time has now begun. So, dear, watch. When the time is right, watch how fast I move. Notice how peace comes into your space all of a sudden. Watch how nice people you didn't expect will be to you. What will happen when you knock on doors again after stopping? This is how heaven works, slowly building up, waiting in silence, and then letting go all at once. The time to be freed has come. I'll say it again. It will happen quickly, and you'll know it was me. You won't need to confirm. I will be there to fill the moment. The piece will have my name on it. The time will match what I said I would do. I have been writing your story the whole time, even when it felt like there were blank pages. Say, I belong to you completely. Jesus, if he helped you find your purpose and who you really are. Don't question what I said. Don't look for things to be afraid of. Don't think about being too late. You're on time, my child. Heaven's clock is neither behind nor ahead. It's right on. The hour is almost here, and I will leave my mark on your life. If you keep your heart open, you won't miss it. It won't slip your mind if you stay hopeful. Now, take a deep breath, my love. Let peace come to the places that have been tense. Hope should grow where sadness used to be. Allow joy to start to whisper in your heart again. Because I will show you how faithful I am right now, and you will raise your eyes and say, truly, the Lord remembered me. What you prayed for in secret will show up in public. What you dreamed in private will come true in public. What you held on to in faith will now grow in the open. Now is your time, my child. Keep an eye out for it. Trust it. If it does happen, remember this: I did it because I love you. I know how heavy you've been, my beloved child. I've been through long days that seemed to go on forever, nights when your mind wouldn't stop, and times when hope seemed like someone else's dream. I know the questions that have been going through your mind. Lord, when will it happen? When will things get better for me? Sometimes out of faith, you've whispered it, sometimes out of anger and sometimes tears. I heard everything, even the ones you never said out loud. I knew what you were thinking before you said it. I've seen your hurt, your fear, your sadness, and your tiredness. I want you to know that not a single moment of it has been empty. At times, it seemed like the seasons would never end, and you wondered if I was still there. People around you were moving forward, celebrating, and getting what they prayed for, but you were still and wondering why it wasn't your time yet. You started to wonder if I had forgotten about you, and if your prayers had gotten lost in the wind. when you heard silence. You thought someone wasn't there. But I promise you now, my child, I was never gone. Things I did that you couldn't see were going on. I was moving threads behind the scenes and getting things ready so that they would fit perfectly when the time came. It was planned for every delay to happen. You've been afraid, my child, fear that all the waiting was for nothing. Be afraid that the promise will never come true. Fear that you could no longer hold on. Worry that you might have missed something or done something wrong. But listen to me. You didn't miss it, and I still think the same way about you. I'm still working on the plan I started. I still stand by the promise I made to you. The blessing I planned for you is still making its way to you. There was no point in waiting. It has been doing its job. Each second has made the miracle that is now ready to bloom. I can see how much growth took place during the quiet time that you can't. Even though you were upset, I saw you choose to be kind. I saw you have faith even though it was shaking. I saw you get back up after you fell again. I saw you love even though it would have been easier to shut your heart off. I saw that you prayed even though you didn't feel anything. Even though your voice was tired, I saw you whisper my name. These times, my child, were like planting seeds. They were small acts of faith that were buried deep in the ground of your waiting. Those seeds are now ready to grow. Things you thought were buried are now coming up. I have seen all of your tears and have not missed a single one. We heard every sigh you let out. We have heard about your pain. It was put together. I've held each tear like it was a diamond. For me, your tears are valuable. They are not signs of defeat, but of strength. They've watered the ground of your fate. While you thought you were breaking, you were getting stronger. You learned how to carry what I'm about to give you, while you thought you were losing. You asked me, "When will it happen, Lord?" Then I told them, "When you are ready to receive it fully." Being ready doesn't mean being perfect. You have to be mature and trust me, even if you can't find me. You've now reached that spot, my love. The waiting has made you better. It has made your faith stronger. It taught you to trust me instead of what you see. Right now, the answer that was being worked on while you prayed is ready for you. I remember the days when you were too tired to hope when you woke up. I remember the days when your heart hurt before the sun even came up. I remember the nights when you told yourself that you wouldn't care, expect, or believe anymore, just to make it hurt less. But there was something in you that wouldn't let go. That something was me. It was my spirit inside you that wouldn't let sadness win. During those times, you did not keep yourself alive. Yes, I did. What you had on me was stronger than what I had on you. My child, I saw how being let down made deep cuts in your heart. Some of the people you trusted left. The plans you made didn't work out. Other people broke their promises to you. You no longer believed you could trust the ground beneath you. I kept whispering, "Hold on. I'm not done yet." The thing you couldn't see was that I was building something new on top of what broke. I taught you to put your hope in me instead of things that are weak and will break. Because I was with you in the storm, protecting what was most important, the storm could not hurt you, your faith. It's made you wonder why the path was so long and the road had so many turns you didn't see coming. My beloved, you were led here by every turn. Every pause was important. Some people might have felt like the gift was too much if I had opened the door too soon. Your heart would not have been ready to hold the blessing if I had answered too quickly. I didn't forget about you. While I was making the blessing, I thought about how strong you were becoming. The two are now lined up. The promise is ready, and you are ready. This time of year has not been empty. It has been holy. You've learned to hear my whisper in the quiet. You have learned to feel my presence when it is quiet. You've learned the slow, sure, patient, and perfect rhythm of my love while you await. Everyone else is in a hurry, but I don't rush what's beautiful. The rest of the world is in a hurry, but I take my time to fix things. That's why I was always on time, even when you thought I was late. My child, look back. Can you see how you got through what seemed impossible at the time? See how stronger, smarter, softer, and more stable you are now than you were before. That's what you get for being strong. That's proof that the time spent waiting wasn't wasted. It's true what you prayed for. I have been getting you ready for it. Soon, you'll see that what you thought was a delay was really just me keeping you safe. So that what was meant to be can find you freely. I kept you away from what wasn't meant to stay. Your faith can be smelled in the miracle that is blooming right now. It grew from the ground of your determination. It has been fed by your tears, kept warm by your prayers, and kept safe by my hand. It was my yes that made room for every no you got. You were led to the right door by every closed door. Every question that wasn't answered was getting you ready for an answer that would be better than you thought it would be. You thought I was quiet, but I was talking because of what was going on. I was standing closer than ever, but you thought I was far away. I know how heavy it is to be let down and how hopeless it makes you feel. I know how faith gets weak when you have to wait. On the other hand, I know how happy it is when the promise comes true. That's what I want you to feel now. The happiness of a prayer answered, the peace of knowing that everything happened at the right time, and the relief of knowing that I was faithful the whole time. What made you cry will soon make you laugh. The place where you felt most forgotten will be where I bless you when I visit. Lord, you asked me why. Why did it take so long? Why did everything I had to go through? I answer you gently because I want you to get to know me better than you did before. You would have missed the closeness if I had taken away the waiting. You would have missed the strength if I had given up the fight. You have found me not only to be your provider, but also to be your guardian. You now understand that I am more than just a God who gives gifts. I am also a God who stays until the promise is kept. Right, yes, Lord. Share this video after putting all your worries and dreams at His feet. I give up everything. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided e-books and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary, where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open.